Alright, everybody, what is going on? Welcome back, or welcome to the channel if you're new. Now, over these next maybe 2-3 days, you might see a bit shorter videos, right, in length than what I normally do. Normally I do marathons, but, in looking at my work schedule, these days in particular, because I am pre-recording a bunch of videos, will be days where times are kind of all over the place in terms of what I'm working, right? So they're not really consistent. And so I'm going to have to upload at weird, I'm going to have to make sure these uploads are going out. There might be a day or two where there's no uploads. I'm not sure. It depends on, again, the timing. There are certain days where I'll be, working late at night and then having to come back in early in the morning. And so it's gonna be tough for the rest of this holiday into the new year, and then we'll be able to open stuff back up again, right? To do marathons, because I do enjoy the 4-video marathons of groups. But today we are checking out for the very first time Stray Kids. Now, of course, I've heard of Stray Kids quite a bit. I've never listened to any of their stuff. I know that they've been showing up in the feed, and I've been as soon as they show up, I bounce. I'm like, okay, I don't want to see anything. I don't want to spoil myself for Stray Kids, because I do know that they have quite some popularity, and so they're just popping up everywhere. But they're definitely a group that I've been meaning to check out of all the ones that I have. So yeah, like I said, don't really know anything about them. Normally I will look at K-pop profiles, but even for this, I'm just going to go in completely blind. I don't know how many members there are. I don't know what entertainment group even. Oh, JYP, okay. Which is funny because I picked the video. But this is their latest comeback, I believe, from just a couple weeks ago. Walkin' on Water. So yeah, don't know what I'm getting into. Let's check it out. We're starting off with ninjas? Oh. Oh. Hey. Hey. Oh, okay. Ooh, Scooby-Doo. What's new, Scooby-Doo? Bro, they are hitting that, like, classic 90s hip-hop, right? Like a specific era of hip-hop. Like 80s, 90s stuff, man. Ooh. Hey, dang. Oh. What was that? Who was that? Who are you, sir? With the deep voice. Like, hello? Hello down there. Okay. Jeez. Hey.
Everyday supernatural.
Oh my God.
Bring the storm. This mustache walking on water. Crashing waves, but I'll never fall. Everyday supernatural. Thrashing rain, I'ma bring the storm. This mustache walking on water. Walking on. Walking on. Walking on. This mustache walking on water. This mustache walking on water.
Holy smokes, I didn't... What? Bro, not even 2 minutes? That's a crime. It's criminal. Stray kids everywhere, all around the world. You make stray kids stay. Man, okay, this... Wow. We gotta run it back, right? Like, what am I gonna... You think I'm not gonna run it back? Whew. Definitely didn't expect this to turn into what it did from the beginning.
Crashing waves, but it never fall. Everyday supernatural. Crashing rain, I'ma bring the storm. This my stage walking on water. Walking on. Walking off.
Okay. Like him doing like the turntable sound, that's crazy. Ooh, it's such like meaty beats, bro. Like, again, I love it. I love it.
Just take the focus, I'ma fill in my bottle. 내 focus은 물살처럼 흘러. 내리막길에 접어들면 경사를 거슬러. 나는 내 살수 없는 곳에 올랐지. 노력을 타고났지, 그게 all of me. 흐름이 끊기지 않게 stop. Make it flow, make it flow, make it go far.
Ooh. And the choreo? Look at the footwork. The footwork? And these arrows? Bro, them like doing choreo in a square of arrows is crazy. His voice is wild. That's that might be the deepest voice I've heard in K-pop yet.
Say hello to Nemo cause I can't see you. 유의견은 우리는 없어 보이지 but at least 움직임이 튀기는 물이 사방에 splash. 이것은 all of my control, call me Aquaman. On the waves, we just play. We are here know how to say now it's so stay to the game. We ain't gonna fall down deep into the water.
Jeez, so effortless. He just...
We ain't gonna fall down deep into the water.
Wow. Hey. Hey. Ooh. Hey, the footwork is crazy. Wow.
Ways, but I'll never fall. Everyday supernatural.
Jeez. How?
This mustache walking on water.
Mm.
Everyday supernatural. Thrashing rain, I'ma bring the storm. This mustache walking on water. Walking on.
I am super curious to find out just how crazy that guy's range is, because in K-pop, right, a lot of the members of K-pop, right, whether they're, hip, part of the rap line, have some vocal stuff too, or if they're pure vocal line, sometimes they'll get into rap, but like a lot of the times their range is so surprising, right? Like most K-pop groups have members and maybe all of them, but a lot of times they'll at least have one member whose range is wild, and I'm very interested to see what he could do because I wouldn't be surprised if and who knows, maybe I'm wrong, but I wouldn't be surprised if he could hit notes that I wouldn't expect him to, right? But like you don't really get like we get some deep voices, but I don't know if we get basses like that. I think maybe ATs are one of the only other groups so far that I have heard like really get low. But this sounds like more, I don't know. It sounds like a more how do I phrase it? It's like darker. Like it's a like a darker bass. It's not so much like a brighter bass, right? I'm not saying he can't be, but man, that was wild. All right, so that is it for this first impressions video, I guess you could say it, of Stray Kids. Yeah, this was great. I loved it. I liked a lot about it. I loved the beat, right? Very reminiscent, like I said, of sort of the 80s, 90s hip hop beats and stuff like that. That sort of heavier bass and stuff like that. Their choreo was great. Love their energy. Music video really interesting too. And yeah, I'll be interested to check out more Stray Kids. So if you have any, of course, recommendations or suggestions or anything like that, feel free to leave them in the comments below. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.